Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at Hasbro's Titans Returns Krok. The figure is a repaint of the Titans Returns Skull Cruncher and it's based off the old Action Master figure. First of all, let's take a look at the packaging. The packaging is okay, it's nothing special and it's the basic packaging for most of the Titans Return figures of this size. It's alright, but it really isn't anything special. And I can't help but feel that if this was done by Takara and this was done in the Legends line, that the packaging would look a lot better and come in a nice fancy box and come with a comic and basically look a whole lot better. Hasbro's packaging isn't that bad, but realistically once you get this figure out from his plastic prison, that's it, the packaging is ruined. Even if you're really careful with the packaging, you will end up ruining it in some way, shape or form to get the figure out of his plastic prison. And once that's done, the packaging is essentially useless. And that's really rather annoying, especially if you're one of these collectors who likes to keep the packaging for the figures. It's really not that great when you want to have a figure and the packaging, and you end up ruining the packaging just to get the figure out of his plastic prison. Krok comes with his gun, headmaster, instruction sheet, and his tail weapon along with his base body and a data card. It's not a bad figure, but it does feel rather loose when compared to my Takara Legends Skull Cruncher. While that's not perfect either, I found that the Hasbro Krok version kept falling all the time, no matter what damn position I tried to put him in. I also found that his alligator claws also kept coming off as well, and I would constantly keep having to clip them back onto his arms. It's rather annoying when you have a figure who can't seem to stand up correctly, but also has bits that randomly pop off for no reason at all. To be honest, I don't really understand why Hasbro didn't add a section and legs which could fold outwards and then basically support Krok. I've seen some add-ons via shapeways which you can use to fill the hollow holes out and add more back support to the figure, but it really does just make you wonder why such a big problem with the figure wasn't addressed. These few problems aside, I really do like the figure in robot mode, and it really does remind me of the original Action Master toy. But at the same time, while he does look great, I can't help but feel like he is missing something, and that's the smaller bot that could have gone with him, that also turns into an alligator gun that Krok could have held. I just feel like if Takara had done this figure, that we would have gotten that little added extra something to make this figure a lot more special. I do understand why Hasbro have done this however, because it is a cost-cutting method, and that is why we don't have it. Beast mode looks great, and the alligator head can rotate all over the place and look up and down as well. The mouth opens up and he has a tongue and teeth. The headmaster goes into a section in the main body for storage, while the gun piece goes to form the back of the tail. It's a good beast mode and it transforms rather well. The only difficulty you might have is aligning the arms correctly for the gator head to click into place, but that's pretty much the only issue that you'll face when transforming Krok. The only real downside I can see to Krok is that his back legs don't move either. They can rotate a little bit, but they don't exactly open up or anything, which rather limits what he can actually do with his legs. I get it's another cost-cutting method because if this had happened, this would have cost more, which meant the figure would have been more to produce, which meant the figure would have cost more to the customer. But personally, I really think I would have been okay paying a little bit more for Krok to have legs that work properly, for his alligator legs to have had more movement, and to have had the figure had an alligator gun like what the Action Master toy had. Krok isn't a bad figure and he is a good remake of an old character, especially using the Skull Cruncher mode, because originally I didn't think that this would work with the character. However, once you see the figure for yourself and actually get to hold it in hand, it really does feel very different from Skull Cruncher. If you're a Headmaster or Action Master fan, or like myself you like collecting classics, then you can't afford to miss out on this figure. While he isn't perfect, I still did like him and I enjoyed him quite a fair bit, and I think you will as well. Especially considering that Krok doesn't cost that much to get a hold of at present. Obviously however, as time goes by he will become harder to find, meaning that he's going to cost more a lot later on down the line. So it's probably best if you want this figure that you pick him up now. Well, that's it for this for you guys. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.